Hey, so this is like confessions of my car, like taxi or whatever. Um, so I was just sitting here listening to Shinedown's Second Chance. And I keep sitting here thinking that sometimes goodbye is a second chance. Like, I don't know who I'm supposed to say goodbye to. Yes, you do. Anyways, I just saw Haley's comment. I have an ex that is somewhere in Seattle. And, like, the way that I feel right now, like, I want to go to Seattle and, like, roam the streets looking for him. And pull him out of whatever gutter he's sleeping in. Like, I can literally feel him. His daughter's named Haley. And I can feel her praying for him. Like, if I knew then what I know now, it's probably my fault. After Second Chance, Monsters came on. And I can literally I keep having backflashes of when I was with him. Him sitting in my car, being so pissed off. It's like the same way that I feel now. Like, I feel helpless. Like, there's shit that... There's, like, important things that he knows that he hasn't been able to talk about. And it's like, if he dies, like, I couldn't make this shit up if I tried. Like, he told me something. What's important to me is being able to have the freedom to be able to go look for him to help him. Like, I don't give a shit if he's my ex or not. He's still a person. Like, I feel like I failed him. My monsters are real. And they're trying not to kill. They don't kill what needs to be kept alive. They torment him. I just had a really dark shadow just come up to me. And while I'm not scared of it, he used to talk about committing suicide all the time. And he still wants to because of he's just as confused as me, but I'm sober and he's not. I wasn't sober when I was with him. Like, I almost feel like I'm with him. And, like, wherever he is, I wonder if he feels me, too. To pray in the Spirit. Marcus Rogers posted a video the other day and said something about where in the Bible does it say to pray to the Holy Spirit. And when you pray to the Holy Spirit, or when you pray to God, okay, I'm not a preacher, but the Holy Spirit, to be filled with the Holy Spirit. That friar's name just totally slipped my mind. I watched a YouTube video the other day about exorcisms because I believe in demonic forces, and I can't think of his name right now, but the friar was talking about how people have claimed that they have had sex with, they were possessed, or they had sex with something that wasn't there. And while I believe that some people can be possessed, evil spirits, the whole succubus, incubus, all of that stuff. I mean, I've kind of looked into it, but I feel like I know enough information that I don't really need to go all crazy into knowing details at this point. I know people don't want to talk about this, but it needs to be talked about. So, what does it feel like to be filled with the Holy Spirit? AOC Network had posted a video where it showed, like, a glass and a water pitcher and the water pouring into the cup and it overflowing. Like, I don't even know how to say this. So I'm going to dumb it down for everybody. And what it literally feels like is Imagine the woman at the well. Jesus met the woman at the well. He asked her, "You have not had any living water." So she probably asked him. No, she probably didn't. She asked him, "Can I please have some living water?" They had some freaky sex, and he peed on her. Bear Grylls, I watched an episode, like the survival dude, and he was talking about surviving out in the wilderness, and he's like, you can drink your pee, like it's safe to drink your pee. Not that I want to drink my pee or anything, but like if you're stuck out in the wilderness and you have nothing to drink, you can drink it. They drank only water back then, so it was like he pissed out water full of knowledge. And as weird as it sounds, like it, oh my god, like how do I explain this? Like I legitimately don't know how to say it. Okay, in Shinedown's monster videos, when the little girl, her father comes into the room, like we all assume what's getting ready to happen. And that shit literally pisses me off. And I know that there are kids that this legitimately happens to. And I don't like it. Like, I can't imagine. I don't want to imagine what I would do if my kid came up to me and told me that that he or she was sexually abused. And if they told me something, like who did it, there's no telling what I would do. Well, if you would have asked me that like a year and a half ago, I probably would have freaking killed somebody. But now I'm questioning, is the Holy Spirit coming over these kids? Because it does feel sexual. It literally sometimes, I literally feel like I could like have an orgasm just laying there. And as this happens, like, I get all this information that comes to me. Like, all of this stuff spills. It just flows through my brain. And through my heart. Like, I literally, the stranger inside, Jesus lives inside. Like, I literally can feel him moving around inside me. Like, I picture... Oh, honey, I shrunk the kids. Like, I literally picture him cruising around in the magic school bus. Inside my body. Like, let's go see what Shannon's heart's up to. And, like, goes up in there and, like, makes my heart beat really fast. And feels like he's clutching my heart. And all of this stuff happens, like, at the perfect moment. Like, it goes along with kill your conscience. You either have a godly mind or an ungodly mind. Kill doesn't mean, like, for real, like, kill it, kill your conscience. I think that there's people who have been accused of sexually abusing a child that are actually indeed innocent. Michael Jackson, for one. You know, I don't even, like, without looking this stuff up, I don't even, like, remember exactly what happened, but if he had those kids in his bed, he wasn't sexually abusing them. I mean, he maybe probably shouldn't have had them in his bed. I get that. I mean, I totally understand that. But how do we know that when this was happening, that the Holy Spirit wasn't coming down over these kids? And then, like, I gotta